Hi guys, welcome back to the news. Nyesom Wike has revealed a shocking idea on how he was poisoned at the PDP secretariat. Guys, the immediate past governor of Rivers State, Governor Nyesom Wike, on Sunday revealed that he was poisoned at the secretariat of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in December 2018. Niger News reports that the former governor disclosed this at a special Thanksgiving service on Sunday organized by his family at St. Peter's in Obiakpo. But then dignitaries who attended the service listened in shock as the former governor disclosed secrets he kept about his health. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was represented at the event by the Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. The service was attended by the Senate President Godswill Akpabio, other dignitaries, many former governors, former ministers, royal fathers, captains of industries, even the National Working Committee of the People's Democratic Party, amongst others. And then Nyesom Wike has given a very shocking revelation on how he almost died as a result of poisoning. He said that the poison, ravaged his internal organs, affecting his liver and his kidney, almost killed him. If not for God's intervention, Nyesom Wike would have been a dead man by now. He said God was in charge, and everybody who knew, how he came to power in 2015 know that it wasn't easy. But then God saw him through. Even when he was in office, people were thinking, oh, things are going well, things are going fine. But then only him knows the problems he is facing. Nobody wants to find out the problems you are facing as a human being. So in December 2018, it was a day, the former chief of staff was going to have a Thanksgiving, and then he attended this Thanksgiving. And from that Sunday, when he came back, he wasn't feeling himself, and then he thought it over and over again. And speaking further, he said he was flown to, the hospital. And then they ran series of tests on him. And they got to see that his liver and his kidney were all gone. And he told the doctors, he told the doctors that they should start treatment on him. And then they started treatment and told him that if he continues his treatment, his organs might start working again. And according to Nyesom Wike, the doctors discharged him about a week and asked him to return home, noting that it had altered, his campaigns for the second term. And then the governor said everybody around him became a suspect. He did not know who to trust. He didn't know who to trust. He decided that he would not enter any party leader's home, during the course of his campaigns, because he went to an occasion and afterwards he was poisoned. And then that was how, he got about the liver and the kidney problem he faced. He also talked about his wife's cancer. Nyesom Wike recalled when his wife called him during his presidential primary campaign and told him she has been diagnosed of a cancer. My country people, no be small thing. Nyesom Wike had to call the leaders in his campaign team, including the G5 governors, and told them that there was a serious problem on ground. His wife is being, faced with issues of cancer. And he told them that he was planning to quit the race. But then he said his wife encouraged him, to continue with his campaigns, regardless of her health status, that all would be well. He also recalled that after the primary, he was on a trip to Abuja in the company of his wife, and then he got information that a mysterious fire gutted his wife's room and destroyed everything she had as a woman. Nyesom Wike said being a strong woman, the wife never showed it. Up till today, the wife is still hale and hearty. Even the cancer incident, it was all God that saved his family. And then Nyesom Wike explained the plane crash, how God saved him and other 3 leaders from a plane crash. My country people, with the way where this testimony they be, it can't be like say na one kind spiritual problem. Like say, get some people will be say they want Nyesom Wike's downfall. He said they were traveling to Abuja after the presidential primary, and one of the engines of the aircraft exploded. 15 minutes after takeoff, that was when this thing happened. 15 minutes after the takeoff, they had explosion, and then they had the engine was shaking, but then the pilot had to land safely. And before they landed, there were so many ambulances, so many fire service trucks they had lined up. But thank God for safety. Thank God for the grace of God. Nothing happened to them. So it seems that Nyesom Wike, is doing this Thanksgiving because God has saved him a lot, from a lot of troubles, from a lot of trials and temptations and tribulations. The former governor also said that there was a gang up. There was a gang up in his party at the national level to arrest him if his decisions had failed, adding that at some point his loyalists were scared that they would all be in trouble. He disclosed that all the forms of, all the elections in the party were acquired by him, noting that no candidate of the party paid a dime to buy forms. But then he says, see, me that I paid forms for everybody. I was the one that brought the money. I bought forms for those that are for the governorship to the House of Assembly. We agreed to work as a team. But now you see, they all ganged up against me. At the end of the day, he said, see, even he said that all the governorship aspirants signed an agreement drafted by the party elders that they will support the choice of the party for the governorship poll. But Nyesom Wike said, so when somebody was chosen, and then you see, there was a gang up, they moved to Abuja and started plotting how they would arrest him, and started plotting how they would win at the center. But all plots against him failed. Then he said, see, God has never abandoned him. Today he is here as a governor, as a former governor. He has a successor who has taken over him, who has taken from where he left behind. And when he looks back, he say, oh, God has really protected him. My country people, this is coming from Governor Nyesom Wike as he shares his testimony on how God has been very faithful to him. But my country people, this issue of poison, no be small thing. Nyesom Wike talk say this poison affected his liver, affected his kidney, to the extent his wife was diagnosed of cancer, my country people. Now, Nyesom Wike, they talk this one. However, he has said all the attempts made by some people to take his life, but all, really failed because God has always been on his side. So, my country people, what are your thoughts concerning this? Nyesom Wike don't talk say he was poisoned at the PDP office and suffered severe liver and kidney failure as a result of this. So guys, I'm dropping here. What are your thoughts concerning this? Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you. Bye for now.